when the chief minister presented his motion against the principal auditor, effectively calling for Parliament to say that the Parliament should disregard the principal auditor's report. It's an entirely unconstitutional act that does not take account of the constitutional independence of the principal auditor. And that's why I filed a motion of no confidence against the chief minister, because not only is he trashing the principal auditor, and that is completely unacceptable because you've got to respect his role, but he is going further and seeking to constitutionally undermine him. This is a unique situation. I think it's important that people of Gibraltar understand this. There is no other parliament that I'm aware of where the ministers are in a majority. The norm in any democracy is for the ministers not to be in a majority, for the government party to be in a majority, but not the ministers themselves. So what we're facing is a situation is that unless a minister votes against the government, our motion of no confidence will be defeated. If anyone from the ministers wants to cross the floor, well, they can knock on my door tomorrow. We can have a conversation. The reality is I'm not expecting it, because what I can see from where I sit in the opposition is that the ministers like to be in power. And there are heinous things that are now happening, that assaults on democracy and assaults on the Constitution, and I'm making no predictions as to what will happen on the motion of no confidence and whether they will support the chief minister on things like that. If they do, they own the assault on democracy, as I repeat. But of course, if one of them recognizes that this is a serious moment in Gibraltar politics where many things are happening, and we're going into a stretch of time where we will see the report of the McGrail inquiry, and let's see what happens. Let's see what the conclusions of that McGrail inquiry are. But if any minister reflects seriously on what is happening and decides that it's not correct, it's not appropriate for them to remain in the government, then of course that would be a moment that would be respected and acknowledged, I think, by the wider public.
Assault on the Constitution sounds like a very serious claim to make.
I think it's a very serious situation. You know, you have a principal auditor whose role is constitutionally recognized, who is independent of the government. The government has gone much further than just simply correcting an inaccuracy. They trash the man, trash the post, and then go take the ultimate step. And this is why I say there's an assault on the Constitution. Because when you then go to Parliament and abuse the parliamentary process by bringing a motion to say that the Parliament should disregard the principal auditor's report, you are doing two things. You are abusing Parliament through your ministerial majority, because Parliament is there to hold the government to account, and you are abusing the Constitution